Matinee baseball from MLB Network. We're live at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Here's Matt Carpenter. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for St. Louis, third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Fastball, strike three called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. The next to bat for St. Louis, Tommy Pham. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Just a perfect afternoon for baseball. 80 degrees under clear blue skies. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. And he takes strike three called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball, and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Into the box, Jose Martinez. And he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Grounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out this side on 9 pitches. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Carlos Martinez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Carlos Martinez, one of the biggest arms in the game of baseball. Electric fastball, 95 to 99 miles an hour with movement up, down, in, and out of the zone. Powerhouse slider, and I mean it.
1 second. That ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff.
Which team are you?
Next for New York, Aaron Judge. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat. Ready with the 0-1.
Liner in there for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now added a single, and one of your middle-of-the-order bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was the start he was imagining warming up in the bullpen.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Pulled toward right center field. Pham sprinting after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, man, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He finished last season with
Yankees,
the most home runs in
obviously.
the major leagues.
You
He won
even
the
having
Major
to
League
ask
home
it is
run
like
battle. He
insulting.
can put a ball into orbit when he catches it, and I hope he catches one in this game.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Here comes the first pitch. He's running. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. And they catch up to him and slap the tag on him, and that is some poor base running.
I didn't notice who the teams were.
And the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Judge stands
I
in
see.
second with 2 gone.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Fouled off. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. He played it. Here's Marcell Ozuna, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago.
Marcell Ozuna.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup over the inside corner.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 once more. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on outfielder Brett Gardner. You need a center fielder, he can play there. You need a corner spot, he's got that covered too. He has baseball acumen, awareness, a savvy for the game. Even if the offense lags a little bit, defense is always on point. Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Right fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Paul DeJong. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Lays off 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. In now, Greg Bird, set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Slapped hard the opposite way. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down. Now in the box, Aaron Hicks. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Into the second deck and gone. Solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Nice hit. Talk to you later.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. Fly ball out toward left center field. Pham is in pursuit. 2 gone. Stepping in, Austin Romine trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pham on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on MLB Network as we're set for the top half of the third from the Bronx. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Softly on a line to third. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Stepping up now, Colton Wong, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And there he goes towards second.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Now a throw over to first, back in standing. Garcia aboard here at first with nobody out. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. On the ground to the right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now you've got a couple of guys on.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Martinez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. They trail this one 1-0. Now at the plate, Neil Walker, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And that one is gone! Solo home run here for Neil Walker, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Riding in once again, Aaron Judge. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Gone! A solo home run there for Aaron Judge, as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking.
In now, Didi Gregorius.
The shortstop, Didi
And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Bounce towards the second baseman. And that's the second out.
Now batting.
Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. And with 2 out, the inning will stay alive for Greg Bird.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Stanton leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Leon over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Marcell Ozuna, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
The batter, number 4, catcher.
First strike.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A ball and a strike. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Now batting.
First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Aaron Hicks. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. And now pitch on the way. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Carpenter in foul ground. 1 out. The tag, and he is out at second base. It's a double play.
The catcher, number 28.
Ready for another chance? Austin Romine comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ozuna is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Greg Garcia.
The designated hitter, Greg Garcia.
Hit down the line at first. Bird gloves it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Second baseman number 16.
Now the pitch. First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Ready once again, Matt Carpenter. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one digging in to try it again. Neil Walker. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
There to take it in is Carpenter for the first out. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Gardner has accumulated just over 1,100 hits over his big league career. Line drive to center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Here's big Aaron Judge. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, now this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Gardner is on his way home. Tagged there by Molina. He's out at the plate. Digging in once again, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. First offering on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Now a spin and a throwback to second, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Ready for another chance? Tommy Pham. He'll start.
Leading off for the Cardinals, center field number 20, Tommy Pham.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose Martinez.
Ready for another shot now, Jose Martinez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. High in the air out to center field. And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out.
Up next for the Cardinals, left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Striding in once again, Marcell Ozuna. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that. Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 2 for him to
Leading
this
off for the
point.
Yankees, the shortstop,
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Gregorius.
Hit sharply on the ground. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Up next for the Yankees.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. But this is foul near the seats. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Base hit, line drive into the corner. Throw into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Now batting, first baseman.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Aaron Hicks will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is... Digging in and looking for more, Yadier Molina. He singled his last time out.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
1-1 the count. Swinging a soft liner, and Molina's aboard a base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dexter Fowler. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Swing and a liner. Foul.
Got to believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's going to have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. Another 0-2 coming. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeJong. He's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, Greg Garcia. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Greg Garcia.
The 0-1 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
The 0-2 once more. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Here comes Gardner. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Garcia rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score, and the deficit is down to only 1 now. Here's Matt Carpenter. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouchbang. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Big spot. 2 out. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and it's now 5-3. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 0-2 the count to Jose Martinez. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Here's Miguel Andujar now. No hits to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Swinging bunt up the line. Carpenter right there, and there's 1 down now. Next for New York, Austin Romine. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
And it's fouled away. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. DeYoung's got it. And quickly there are 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Three runs, 11 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Marcell Ozuna, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Aroldis Chapman been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Soft liner to the left side. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
That's the name of the game right there, boys. Get on base any way possible. They're not all going to be beauties, but that one falls in front of the left fielder for a base.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Dexter Fowler is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is...
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cardinals.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brett Gardner. Last time through was a base hit. Driven nicely into the gap. Around first, here's Gardner on his way to 2nd. Gardner not stopping. He's headed for 3rd. The relay throw. And he is out, retreating to 2nd as they slap the tag on him.
The right fielder, number 99.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Aaron Judge. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs that's going to win the ball.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this. There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Two-run shot to straightaway left, and we are tied again. The The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now.
And he hits it hard to the right side.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Aaron Hicks.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Here comes the go-ahead run. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. In to score is the runner from first. It's now a 6-5 ball game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch popped him up. Martinez trying to get there. He's there. Oh, but he can't hold on. And the insurance run comes across to score from third. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out. So they score 4 times on 6 base hits. No errors and no one left. Lifted in the air to center field. Hicks is under it. 1 away. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Lifetime line against Chapman. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point.
And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out. Here's Matt Carpenter. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
0-1, here it comes. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
7-5, how today's comes to an end. New York get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Aroldis Chapman is credited with the win. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon, first for the victorious Yankees. 7 runs on 17 hits. 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For St. Louis, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Aroldis Chapman. The loss goes to Luke Gregerson. Time of the ball, 3 hours and 22 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 53,321. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Memphis Redbirds and the Iowa Cubs. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Yu Darvish, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Yu Darvish is what you look at when you're looking for an ace. Big, strong guy, came over from Japan, 95 to 97 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Has the curveball, the changeup, and the slider. Will throw any pitch at any count. One of the top pitchers in the game, and you'll know early. If he's seeing a lot of swings and misses and strikeouts, it's going to be a long day for those guys swinging the bats.
Tapper up the line. To his left, Reyes. And they'll have
Still
no play
watching.
as he reaches first base safely. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error.
Carroll.
Digging in now, Bill Carroll, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And the runner back safely. First delivery to him on the way. Tough slider down low for a strike. Darvish a check on first, and the runner back easily. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
David Hernandez stands in as he looks at a called strike. In there, now the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. First pitch coming. Here it is. very weakly on the ground. Darvish pauses. 0-1 pitch on its way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know if he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. So striding forward now, Adam Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit to short. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
Batting second baseman.
Settling in now, Mike Freeman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there.
Tom Ryan.
Popped him up. Carroll in foul ground, and he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well hit to right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. There's a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And it was sinking on him a bit, but he's able to run it down anyway for the first down.
Right fielder.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Hit out towards second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Javier Rivera, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike one. McDougal, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Darvish a check on first, and he'll dive back in. Good curveball, strike two.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
And he struck him out. Coming to the plate now, Jamie Alford, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 0-1 the count. Down the third baseline. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One hit, one left. Digging in the switch hitter, Gil Quintero. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Gil Quintero.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Carroll has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. High in the air out to center field. Rivera has a play, one away.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And surprisingly today, the best arm resides out in center field. This guy's known for his range. We get it. He can go gap to gap. He's got an accurate arm. But I'll tell you what, you won't see many guys trying to take the extra base on him. He has got an absolute cannon out there.
Hernandez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. Hit back up the middle. He had a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left.
Leading off for Memphis.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Michael Wacha, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. No balls and a strike to count. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball, or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Hector Batista comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And this is swung on and missed, his fifth strikeout already, and there are two gone in the inning. Ready for another chance? Bill Carroll. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Third inning, no score to this point. Hit on the ground to third. Quintero moving to his right. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Now at the plate, Mark Zagunis as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will just get fouled. Standing in, number 13 will take his first hacks here.
Number 13.
Oh, that liner drilled the pitcher right on the mound. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Yu Darvish. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play, and he'll get back in safely. Here comes the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Reyes. Runner in scoring position with two gone. From the stretch. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Hernandez. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish. 1-0 the count. Missed with a slider.
Two tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
2 balls and a strike to count. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Zagunis moves over. He's got it one away.
Center fielder number 10, Billy Baum.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Billy Baum. He flew out in his last at-bat. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on playing.
Digging in to try it again, James Ryder. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And the next batter will be Mike Freeman. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Tom Ryu will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Hernandez. 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter. Gil Quintero comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. Striding in once again, Chris Jimenez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he will get there to make the running play. And that... Now at the plate, Keith McDougal. He reached on a single in his first try.
Right fielder, Keith McDougal.
Set to deliver the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. McDougal is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
One out, nobody on. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Into the box, Jamie Alford, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. Another one sent foul. Cue shot here out towards short. And this will be pulled in easily for the final out. So digging in now, Brian Dominguez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Brian Dominguez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Baum patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
In now, Mark Zagunis. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. bouncer up the middle. To his left, Rivera. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home fifth.
Now batting, number 13.
Here's the first pitch to him. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 0-1 pitch on its way. To short. Rivera is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. He's set. Here it comes. Bouncer to the left side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
So he sets him down swinging. Hector Batista sent packing for out number 2 in the sixth. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. He pulls this one into right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So here now's the pitcher, Yu Darvish. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, first baseman, Adam Reyes.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Adam Reyes. First offering on its way. This one's down to third. Carroll loves it. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 4, second baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Mike Freeman. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hernandez waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We're through 6 full, and we still have no score. Ready once again, David Hernandez. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Freeman is there. He's got it one away. Digging in once again, Billy Baum down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dominguez moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Freeman over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far.
Leading off for Iowa.
Ready for another shot now, Tom Ryu.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
Baum has it, and it's a quick out number 1.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle. Rivera up the middle. And very quickly there, 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready for another chance? Chris Gimenez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. This is line to left. Hernandez is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning as the side is retired. Digging in to try it again. McDougal watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Just missed with a breaking ball.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball. Just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Oh, and he misses it. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
The batter, number 9, shortstop.
Striding in once again, Javier Rivera. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Zagunis has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. He's set, and the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Ware, with the runner in scoring position. The sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score.
Darvish pauses. Here's the first pitch. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. And this one gets away. He's safe at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th. Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the bat. Ouch, that one hit him.
Now batting,
He throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Waka is off at first with 2 away. On the ground to the left side. He's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 1 run scored without the benefit of a hit. 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on.
left fielder.
First offering on its way.
Dominguez.
Now a changeup is bounced to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in once again, Mark Zagunis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Batista has it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now
Stepping in and ready for another
Number
shot,
13.
number 13. A hit in 2 tries so far. On the ground to third. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired.
leading off for Memphis.
Striding in to start the 9th, Bill Carroll, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. David Chung is called upon, and it's not for his usual role, just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here.
David Chung.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now a swing and a little soft liner to the left side. But foul. Here comes another 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. At the plate, David Hernandez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Hernandez.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Two balls and 2 strikes now.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Hit down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Spin and a throw back to second, and he's back easily. Hernandez, the runner at second with 1 away. Quintero is over to take a look.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The next 0-2. Popped up. Quintero in foul ground. 2 down. So digging in now, James Ryder. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot. And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Now to the plate, the pitcher, David Chung. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Ryder is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Adam Reyes. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him. Hey, D-Row, that's a 1-out single right there. Hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention a little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
And the next batter will be Mike Freeman, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Hey, D-Row, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, he'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Strike called. Now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Yeah, now after the stolen base, it looks as though the dugout wants to go ahead and put him on here to keep that double play in order with 1 away. Greg Holland comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Baum has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And now the runner will score from third on the errant throw. Stepping in, Chris Jimenez. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So striding forward now, Keith McDougal. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Strike one to start the at-bat. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Lifted in the air out to right. Freeman backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A solo shot here to left as they've taken a 1-run lead.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He did miss it.
Oh, fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Number 41 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 41.
Fouled away. Now here's the pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
The 0-2 home. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Matt Bowman takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Yank fouled off to the right. Back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school?
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Baum looking up. Ball game. So a two-run shot to left center, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
When you go out there and punch out 11 hitters and you put your team in a great position to win a ball game, you deserve all of the recognition that comes your way.
Our final line score, first for the victorious Iowa Cubs, 3 runs.
Daytime baseball here. Settling in now, Ender Inciarte. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first down.
Second baseman.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. One out, nobody on.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And another foul ball. Another one sent foul.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that it's battle.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Hard liner to center field. Happ is there, 2 gone. Now the first pitch here from Lester. In there, 0-1. Strike 2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Striding into the box, Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Inciarte on the run. 1 out. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me, and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Here's Chris Bryant now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now a ball softly hit and foul off to the left. Strike 1. Tehran's ready. Here he comes 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Left fielder has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. His past history against John Lester, he's got 21 knocks in 89 at-bats. Of those hits, 7 were doubles. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, number 13. First trip to the plate for him in the ballgame. In there for strike 1. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Happ going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Career numbers against Julio Tehran. He's totaled 4 hits in 17 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Markakis has a read on it. He's got it one away.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
The windup and the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off, got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Here's a high pop-up. Camargo is camped under this one, and that's out number 2. So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Number 13 is there, and he'll make the... Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Cloud Gate there, a popular tourist destination at Millennium Park. Hit hard to the right side.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
Yeah, and after that one, it looks like the first run of the game could be coming pretty soon. He got a pitch that he liked, and he roped it to the outfield. Then he showed the speed necessary to make it all the way around to third.
That misses. 1-2.
Finally, a take. No, seriously, that's the first pitch they take.
And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Here comes the first pitch. And look out how that ran in and got it. And intentional or not, you do not want to be hitting pitchers out there. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
You're on the mound in this situation, you only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Happ moves over, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High in the air out to center field. Russell is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Swanson stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. So stepping in, Addison Russell. First delivery to him on the way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
It's in there, and the Cubs look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game. So a tremendous diving catch there, and our show track technology demonstrates to us that his route was really what made it happen. Pretty easy to see he wouldn't have been able to make that play if it had not been for the angle he took to get to the ball. Number 13 is there, and it's a very quick. First pitch on its way. Swing and a line drive, but foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Behind 0-2 now. Lester's 2-0 home. Count remains at 0-2.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe you gotta work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Nick Markakis goes quietly leading off the fourth. Bryant with the bare hand. Got him. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Grounded to short. Russell has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Jason Hayward. He flew out in his last at-bat. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Inciarte on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 0-1 the count. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Digging in to try it again. Anthony Rizzo. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. One run, just one hit, one error for the Cubs to this point. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Swanson scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Dansby Swanson. A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning. The windup and the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Hayward coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And the next in is Johan Camargo. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. High in the air out to center field. Happ is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Julio Teheran. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Sliced hard on the ground. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Home half of the fifth. Here's Javier Baez as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. Hit on the ground to short. Swanson picks it up. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Schwarber comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle.
Swanson brings it in.
On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home fifth.
The catcher, number 40.
So now with 2 out and the bases empty is Wilson Contreras. First pitch on its way. Served out to left off the end of the bat. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So that'll extend the inning and bring in Addison Russell to bat next.
Boy, dear, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And here's Ender Inciarte, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Hit back up the middle. Russell ranging to his right. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for Atlanta.
And now pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Squared that one up just a little late. The 2-2 one more time. Flips the inside corner for strike 3. Here's the first pitch to him. It's a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Popped him up. Contreras has a play, and that retires the side. So they go down without a whimper here to the bottom of the 6th inning. It's the Braves 2 and the Cubs 1. Riding in once again, John Lester. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Inciarte is there, and he has it for the first out. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ian Happ. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Fielder number 22, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
Fouled away. Teheran into his motion. 0-2 pitch on its way. He pulls this one into right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the... Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Number 13.
Ready for another shot now, number 13. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. In there, a base hit. Oh, a diving stop. Not able to make a play, though, and now they'll be men at first and second with nobody out.
It's a nice job by the offensive player right there to stay in there on that fastball. He wanted it back. You could tell he was frustrated. He swung through the pitch before.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. No balls and a strike to count. Behind 0-2 now. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Popped him up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Under it is Russell, and there are 2 away now. Digging in the switch hitter, Johan Camargo. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Here's the 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The runner from first crosses the plate, make it 5-1.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from him on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Throw will go to Russell covering at second, and the inning. Shane Carl gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Sent out to straightaway center field. Inciarte's there. Makes the play, 1 away. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line toward right center. And this is going to find the seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
Javier Baez is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Way in front of that fastball. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out. Digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
That's in there. Base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. 5-2 the final today. The Atlanta Braves led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Julio Teheran earns the victory on the mound. John Lester takes the loss despite working 7 strong innings. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
5 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base.
Coach clues in a new team member on available resources.